Good morning and welcome. Yesterday's predictions for gold trades hit perfectly, with clear profit zones and a stop loss I shared earlier. After reaching these zones, the price pulled back slightly. If you joined our gold buy trade, it hit both targets exactly. For the Dow Jones, our precise pending sell order also met all three profit targets. As for Nasdaq, it's uncertain now, so I prefer not to trade it until its structure clears up. I never trade recklessly. Safe zones and tight stops are key. We nailed gold trades. Thankfully, we have safety and confidence now. They were all hit, and after that, the price started to pull back slightly. We'll talk more about this in a bit. But if you entered a gold buy trade with us, that trade reached both its profit targets. Now, about the Dow Jones trades. If you remember, we set a pending sell order with very precise risk controls and three profit targets. Guess what? All three targets were fully met through the strategy we explained and demonstrated for you. Feel free to watch the breakdown again after this. Regarding Nasdaq trades, as I said earlier, the situation looks unclear right now. I prefer to stay out until its movements become clearer and more defined. I never enter trades without certainty. The zones I favor are clearly marked in the video with tight stops. Since we haven't reached these zones, selling Nasdaq now is too risky and could lead to losses. So for now, we're sitting this one out. Meanwhile, our gold trades went perfectly, hitting all targets confidently. So while Nasdaq is uncertain, our gold strategy remains strong and successful. Thank God we now have a solid sense of safety and confidence all around us. There were multiple gold and Nasdaq trades, both buys and sells. In fact, quite a few executed recently. Now, let me take a moment to share with you what's new and happening on my side. The new pivot signals this time are quite clear, especially at the start. This zone was the first to support gold's recent rise. Gold is now facing a critical key level. We expect these zones to break upward soon, but this isn't a buy signal yet. Just hold for now. We're waiting for confirmation before making moves, so don't rush anything prematurely. We're definitely seeing more upward movement right now. Then, of course, Trump's tariffs on Japan are causing some turbulence in the markets, shaking things up a bit. So we really need to keep a close eye on these two key levels. It's crucial to monitor both carefully. First one level now, then the next in sequence. We might hold off and wait for the European trading session to see how the market reacts at these levels before deciding if we start selling. And if we do decide to enter short trades, remember this important tip. Never set a gold stop loss more than $5 above the level we're watching. This way, we manage our risk wisely while staying ready to act on any sharp moves. It's all about patience and careful observation at this stage. If gold continues climbing to our highlighted zone, we'll have a fresh chance to enter a short trade with a tight stop loss around $5 to control risk. Our target is to retest a key area marked in blue on the chart. Once gold reaches this zone, we'll observe its behavior closely. This is vital as the price action there will guide our next move. It's not just about hitting the zone, but watching momentum and reaction to decide the best action, balancing risk and reward carefully. So how do we handle this? If you can, just walk away. It's important to stay in control of your trades. Wait patiently and watch as price moves toward the next key level. Don't jump in too soon or in the middle of the range. You buy either at lower entry points or from strong higher levels. This cautious way helps minimize risk and maximize potential, which is how I prefer to trade. We'll focus on the key zones, especially on the Dow. As for trading today, I'll say I'm not talking about Nasdaq today because Nasdaq is in a bit annoying state, honestly. The best places to consider entering Nasdaq trades today are definitely those specific levels clearly marked in blue on the chart right in front of us. These exact levels are where you might risk entering from, though I personally do not recommend jumping in at those points too hastily. But if I were to consider entering, I'd much rather wait patiently for the right moment, with the stop loss clearly marked in red on the chart. I'm not giving exact numbers here, but they are clearly shown for you to see and analyze closely. So patience is really key when you're working with these kinds of trades, especially in such a volatile market. Making the levels clearer. If this is the level to enter, and if it doesn't get tested again afterward. When we talk about Nasdaq, I mean around midnight, like 1:30 a.m. These are significant buy levels for me, always with a set stop loss to manage risk properly. Now, moving on to the profit zones, let's break those down carefully. The first level is where I start seeing profits on Dow trades when buying, which I've marked clearly in green on the charts for easy reference. Additionally, there is a second profit level for Dow that traders should be aware of.
These profit levels help in managing trades more effectively and knowing when to exit or scale out positions.
During this specific period, if the buy trade reacts at this support level and moves toward the final target where you're advised to close your trades, you can strategically open your trades using a series of contracts. This means placing multiple contracts, allowing each to potentially reach its profit target. Our agreed approach to trading involves opening these indicated contracts with a clearly defined stop loss. When the stop loss is triggered on the first profit level, you start adjusting the stop loss for all contracts to the break-even point, while gradually scaling out portions of your position and letting the remaining contracts run to maximize gains. The second targets. That's where we stand so far, but a clear warning, trading Nasdaq looks tricky right now. For now, we prefer trading gold, and there's still work is stable so far. If anything updates, we'll reach out quickly. If Egypt's internet improves, I'll try to join the 10:30 a.m. live session Cairo time. If not, we'll skip it and keep sharing updates through our private WhatsApp group for followers. Thanks for your support and looking forward to catching up soon.